everybody. How are you doing? Okay, so I was talking to you about some interesting topics, okay, as usual. So I'm in Psalm 18. I was having a thought process about types of religious spirits, okay? There are different types of religious spirits, right? So I was thinking about some people. I already talked to you guys about a pharisaical spirit before. The pharisaical spirit is a type of spirit. They can be okay, like they can be like good legalists, like they'll be like, okay, look, here's the book, let's go follow the book, let's do what it says to do. That can be a good thing, right? But sometimes they can be on a negative side, kind of like in a lacking love. And like they might say, do it this way. You have to do it this way, and it might be a little bit nitpicky or mean or something like that. That's maybe a drawback of the pharisaical spirit, where it's like instead of them having love and understanding, it might always be like about the black and white, but it's like a lack of understanding that humans need. I don't know how to explain. So I wrote it out on a piece of paper here, and so I kind of call it the pharisaical spirit. I don't know if I would call them legalist or not, but the negative side of their behavior could be maybe, this is just on a really bad day when somebody's wanting to be in your ear a lot and you're like, oh my gosh. So some people might call it like, I don't know how to not say it in a mean way, okay? So the pharisaical spirit can be good in that they want to do what's right maybe, but maybe they're doing it for the wrong reasons. So I'm not going to say the reasons why, because I don't want to sound mean, right? I don't want to say the reasons why that may not be the best route to go, okay? So if you wanted to compare the New Testament, the Pharisees were not really some of the messiahs. If you go by New Testament, they weren't his favorite people because he complained. They were looking on the outside, they were superficial, but they weren't really looking on the inside of who people really are. Maybe they will judge people based on the amount of money they have, or just on superficial things, but not really seeing people for who they really are, okay? So then you have a different type of religious spirit. These are not like literally spirits, but this was my understanding of people from one extreme to the other, okay? So there's the Pharisee, which can be somewhat of a legalist. Then you have what I call a zealot, okay? So I'm going to explain this in this way. It's not the type of person who's like, I believe this, therefore I'm going to go trouble this person, this nation, or something like that in a dangerous way. That's not what I mean. So let me give an example. So an example is Psalm 18, verse 28 to 30. Okay, for you Adonai will light my lamp. The Adonai, my Elohim, will enlighten my darkness. For by you I can run against a troop, and by my Elohim I can leap over a wall. As for Elohim, his way is perfect. The word of the Adonai is proven. He is a shield to all of those who trust in him. So I almost kind of stumbled a little bit. Now, so it's interesting how I said the zealot. I'm not thinking of somebody who's going to do something to hurt other people, or, not in that way. The zealot is somebody who's like excited. So this person's excited. He's saying, okay, for Adonai, you strengthen me so much so I have enough strength to run against a troop. I'm so strong because you're within me. I can leap over a wall, like my obstacles, like you're in me, and with me, I'm so powerful, just like you are, okay? And this person's like adoring the Creator, saying, as for Elohim, his way is perfect. His word is proven, and he's a shield to all of those who trust in him. So the zealot, I made this up, they're like just in love with their Creator, like he's so amazing, right? And then you have a different type of religious spirit, and this one is like the I don't like religion type of spirit. So you can tell I made these up, right? Some people might call it the atheist, and I'm not trying to be negative or, offensive in any way to anyone. But so I jokingly called it the I don't like religion type of spirit, okay? So this type of person is like, so the legalists, the Pharisees, they may lack love, right? The person who doesn't like religion, they're like, I just want to be cool, calm, and collected. Don't bring up anything that's going to cause drama. I don't want to debate religion. Let's change the subject. Let's go do something else, right? So there are different types of spirits, and I don't know why I was thinking in this, mindset earlier, because I don't really have scriptures like back up what I was saying here, but there are different types of spirit. I don't know if the best type of spirit that we should have is not even religious at all. Like, we're humans, and we have minds, we have bodies, we have spirits, the spirits that emanate out of us, right? And so we're I don't know if I should say multidimensional, okay, people. So when it comes to a religious spirit, I don't know if we should have one, but we should have a relationship with our Creator, right? That relationship with our Creator is not just us saying, I'm going to read this book, because it's deeper than this book. It's about having a relationship with your Creator. Like, when you don't understand the words of this book, what do? You pray, right? So, for those of you guys who are stuck in a religious spirit, you don't maybe mean to. Maybe sometimes people say, can we stop talking about religion, and you don't know the reasons why. It could be because sometimes religion can maybe make people feel a little bit tense and maybe irritated to some degree. If you're making things very, very challenging and or difficult for them to, function and be themselves. So if everything they do is always wrong, they're going to be irritated, because they're going to be like, well, I really would like to be myself, and I wish you would kind of be normal so you can adjust to me being myself, right? That's from the non-Pharisee to the Pharisee. They might feel a little bit uncomfortable in a Pharisaical spirit, in the presence of a Pharisaical type person, right? The zealot might make, I don't know if they might make an atheist, sorry if I'm using these words and they offend you, if they might make an atheist a little bit uncomfortable, because the zealot is like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad to pray today. Let's hold hands and pray. And so you're all excited and happy. And atheist is like, well, I don't want to be in this, and I don't want, So there are different types of spirits, and we affect each other in different ways. And then, so the atheist, so we can have good points and bad points. So the atheist might be like, nobody talk about religion. And then everybody's like, wait, but I'm a religious person. Why can I not talk about religion? So there are different ways that we think, just like personality types. There are different types of people, different types of spirits, different ways of looking at life. So maybe we can try to understand one another and get along with each other. And hopefully, if you're like pharisaical or legalistic, you're not overly judging other people. If you're a zealot, maybe you're not so happy in everybody's ears so much to the point where they get tired of you being happy. I'm not sure if they get tired of hearing you being happy, but I don't know. And then if you're atheist, please don't get offended when people don't want you to say no religion, please, because sometimes people do need to pray. So we do kind of need to appreciate each other. We do need to kind of be able to tolerate each other to a certain degree, but we all do need to accept that there is a Creator, because He is going to come down on this earth for judgment. So say, for instance, whether you're atheist or not, that doesn't mean that there's not a Creator. And if He is going to judge the people, you have to figure out which side of His, would you like to be on His good side or bad side? So whether you like religion or not, that doesn't mean the Creator doesn't exist. Just like, well, if you're a Pharisee, I don't really know what to say. If you're a Pharisee in the negative ways and you don't really understand the concept of love, you just are judging everybody and you don't mean to, just try to, understand that even the Creator has to have a loving, because He's full of mercy and kindness, loving kindness to those who love Him. So even the Creator is not fully a Pharisee. So if you have a pharisaical nature, kind of understand that you should give humans a little bit of space to be sometimes imperfect, or, sometimes not upholding your perfect standard of superficiality, okay? So I don't know if that made sense to you guys. I hope I'm not offending you in any way. I hope it's a blessing for you to be able to look at other people's perspectives. And I hope you have a nice day, okay? Have a nice Sabbath. This is a pre-Sabbath video, okay? Have a nice Sabbath. Have a great day. Like, subscribe, share, or comment, okay? Take care.